Hello, Jessica, and thank you for coming today.
Hi, Biba. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, and I'm so glad because you're one of my guests for the Women's Success Day in New York on September 6th. And
Yeah.
I invited 7 women who have a very great background to show people that we can start a business from scratch and become successful. And even if it's not easy, we can do it. So the purpose of the day will be definitely to inspire other women. But you have a great background also because you have been an entrepreneur since childhood when you wanted to sell sneakers from your front stoop in Brooklyn. I don't even know how you say from front stoop, but in Brooklyn, people know what it is. And but you are also an award winning speaker and has a no-nonsense common sense approach to life, which I love. And you also very successful in real estate because you did in 1 year, when typically people need three years, or you did 3 times what people normally do. So you definitely the kind of role model that I want to my events, and that's definitely the profile that I invite all the time. So if you can tell us a little bit more about you and what will be your topic at the events and the reason why people should come on September 6th.
Sure. Well, let's see. There's so many reasons why I think people should be there, first of all. But I'm going to be talking about wellness and finding that balance as far as a woman who wants to start a business or is running a business or whatever that looks like, and like self-care. Because there was a point in my life when I was selling more homes than most other agents, right? The average agent sells 7 homes. I was sold like 24. And that was double the year before, right? So I was exploding my business and I was in a relationship and I was miserable though, right? But I was so driven and so clear on what it was I wanted to accomplish. I was accomplishing it, but I lost other things. And so I started this whole journey on health and well-being and also finding the balance within real estate and working and running my business. And what does that all look like?
Yeah.
Because if you can't take care of you and your business, I mean, really, if you're like me, your businesses are your child, right? Those are your babies. You just give everything into them to make them successful. You sacrifice everything. So what does that all look like? And that's what I'm going to talk about and really, get to the heart of what it all is as a woman entrepreneur. So our struggles are different than somebody else's, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I always say, women, they want to take care of everybody, but if you don't take care of yourself first, it's like, when you get in a plane, each time they tell you the security thing, like you have to put your mask first and then you put it to your child or you try to help other people. If you don't put your mask first, then you can't help anybody. So it's exactly the same. And I think that women forget that all the time and they take care of everybody else beside themselves.
That's correct. And what I'm going to talk about is not just like tips to self-care, but also kind of like shifting your mentality around self-care, because there's a lot going on, and how do we shift our mentality so that we are taking care of ourselves, even if it's in small little things. And I guess I'll also field questions from the audience and learn what their struggles are as well. And so it'll be a great time and really wholehearted. If you like Brene Brown, I love Brene Brown. You know Brene Brown?
Yeah.
So that's her whole thing, wholehearted. So I'm like she's my, guru over there. Yeah. So that's the.
And what was your motivation? Yeah. What was your motivation for you to start your own business?
Oh, I had this idea. I'm not sure exactly how I got this idea, but I think everybody who doesn't have their own business and is working 9 to 5 has this idea that there's this level of freedom, right? Mm-hmm. And I wanted that freedom, and I also wanted that control for myself to make as much or as little as possible. And I got tired of people changing around my commission structures, my pay. I got tired of it, and I just said, there's something out here, and I make more money than I would have. I went from making basically about $38,000 to over $200,000.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you have the freedom. You can control your revenue.
right.
You can control how much money you make,
Yeah.
and then you can control the money, but you can control your time also, because you can decide as an entrepreneur. You can, as long as you organize your business correctly, you can decide like, okay, for one day I'm not even working at all, but I know that the business is generating money. I want to leave for 3 weeks. No, like the French people, they leave for 4 or 5 weeks of vacation at a time, which is not the same as the people in the US. But I can go and leave for 3 months and go to another country, whatever I want to do. I have a business and it's still earning. And I'm not the one who created my own business, because my own job, because that's something that people forget very often. They want to start their own business to have the freedom, but then they work a lot even more than as when they have a job. And then the purpose of creating a business is just not to create your own job. So that's what also you will mention over there, and how to get the balance in both.
Right, because that's exactly what happened. Is like you start working, or I started working. Maybe not everybody has this struggle, but if you're serious and you're really looking to grow your business, you are making sacrifices.
Yeah.
Every single day. And that, you're making a sacrifice. What does that look like? Some less family time, less, time at the beach that happened yesterday, actually. I wanted to go to the beach and something came up and guess what? No beach, right?
To the beach,
and so, but that was, I decided to not go to the beach inside a bigger commitment that I had to myself, which is around ease, right? So I have to put my priorities, and my priorities is I'm doing a brunch, and that's my priority right now, and we need to deal with some things face to face. And so that left me not being able to go to the beach, although I really wanted to. And, so it's really just about priorities, but the bigger commitment was around freedom and ease for myself. So there are some things, it would have been rushed if I would have been going to the beach, and then I would have been panicking and, running, and then I would have been stressed out and not present.
But at least you can choose your priorities, not the priorities of somebody who's telling you what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. And freedom and ease is all around self-care for me, right? Mm-hmm. That's what self-care looks like for me. It's like, you know what, I'm not going to do some things.
So. Okay, great. So I can't wait to meet you. I mean, like most of my speakers, we never met. Luckily, thanks to social media, we met and do connection. And some of you, I never met them. Some others, I didn't see them for 10, 12 years. So because I'm coming back to New York after 12 years, haven't done any events. So that's what I'm also very excited. And, it's a movement, the Women's Success Day. It's a movement that I started in 2015. That was first a summit online that I did in the US and in France. And now I'm so proud to do it live, and the first one in New York, because New York was my first dreams. I'm glad to be there and to meet all of you. And also for all of you who watching us right now, really come if you're a woman, you want to start a business, you already have a business, but you really don't know, where to start. You have a business for a few years, but it's not doing exactly the result that you were expecting. You started the business because you wanted the freedom, but you don't really get this freedom. And then you maybe already have a very successful, and you still want to go to the next level, because, whenever you're an entrepreneur, there's no limit. The sky is the limit, as you said in the US. Correct. So I really want to see all of you in September 6th with all of my guests. And we will be there to show you that all of us have different background, but we started from scratch pretty much, and everybody has upside down, because that's life. And that's when you create a business, you have to know that you will have like roller coaster, but we still can do it. And we will there to really show you whatever you want to do, you can do it. As long as you have the determination, the motivation, you just can do it. And then hope this day will inspire you enough to chase your dream, whatever dream you have. And then I really encourage you to click below this video and sign up for September 6th. We can't wait. I can't wait, and I know it's the same for my guests. We can't wait to see you and to share with you all the tips, and to show you how you can also start and grow a successful business. Thank you very much, Jessica, and we see each other on September 6th.
Yes, such a pleasure, Biba. Great to see you face-to-face over the video. And ladies, I can't wait to meet you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.